Hi, I'm Willie. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And what we're going to do in this video is assemble my non-penetrating roof mount. And if you are wondering what a non-penetrating roof mount is, well, it's exactly kind of what it sounds like. It is a mount for equipment that you don't have to anchor into the roof because it uses weight to stand upright. So this is the one that I've got. It's the Easy NP 94-200. So when I filmed the video putting it together, I had the measurements wrong, but it's got a 94-inch mast that's 2 inches in diameter. Clocks in at $180. I did not get the mat. So you can put mats underneath these if you're going to put them on a roof and you don't want the metal and whatever you are weighing it down with to touch your roof. You can get a mat that goes underneath it. So this is what the unit looks like. You'll see when we start assembling it. And right here in the middle of this is where you put your cinder blocks or whatever you're going to weigh it down with. There's a lip inside here. You'll see that when we put it together. So I'm going to leave an Amazon affiliate link down below, but let's get to the assembly video. All right, so here is the box that the non-penn or non-penetrating roof mount comes in. You can see it's about 6 feet long. And when we go to open it up, it is filled with packing peanuts. So I was not expecting that, but here's something really cool to know about the packing peanuts that it does come with, is that these are actually made out of corn, and you can actually, they biodegrade with water. I wouldn't recommend eating them, but you totally could. So inside the box we get, oh no, that's what I didn't want to happen, was that the packing peanuts were going to go everywhere. So here we have the mast, and it is packed in there pretty good on the ends of this box. So here's our mast. So we'll throw that over there. And we've got probably the base there. And then this is the part that connects to the base and holds the mast. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to get these packing peanuts cleaned up, and then we will continue this. Okay, so here are all of our pieces. We have the 6-foot mast, we have our box with the base, and then we have the part that connects to the base and then supports the mast. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all opened up. And this is the first time that I've shot from my action cam like this, so if I put little pauses and breaks in here, it's just to make sure that I'm doing it right. So I'm sure we're gonna need some tools, but I'm gonna get this box opened up and see exactly what it is that we may need here. So let me get this opened up. No instructions. So, oh, there are instructions. So we have a bag of hardware here. We definitely aren't going to want to lose any of that stuff. And then we have the assembly instructions. So it is recommended to assemble the mount with loosely secured nuts until all the parts are in place. Assemble the outer frame first by laying the 2 long rails approximately 30 inches apart. Insert a short carriage bolt from the bottom at each end of the rail. Connect the 2 long rails by placing the 2 short rails on top of the 4 bolts to form a rectangle. So we apparently have to do that a couple times. Now, I have used these before, but I have never filmed myself doing it like this. So it might be a little clunky, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Pretty nice day out today. Looks like we're gonna dodge the rain, which is good. Well, good, but not good. We actually need some rain. So we're gonna take all this out. So this is gonna connect, this portion will connect down to this once we get it assembled. All right, back to the instructions. So you can actually see when you're looking at this that two of these short pieces go in the middle, back to back, and then you have your longer pieces of the rail. And it says make sure all the holes favor the same side. So we'll have to do that. So it wants us to do 2 shorts to the longs. And these all have the same amount of holes, so we don't have to worry about which rail we use. So connect the 2 long rails. And then we're going to put the tripod, so they officially call that a tripod, which has got 3 legs, so that makes sense. Using 3 short carriage bolts, secure the 3 legs inside, placing the lock nut on the outside of the frame. All right, so we're only going to need 2 of these for the moment. And we're going to put one. We got to make sure that we do this right with the holes. So when we're looking at our diagram, we've got the 2 sets of holes this way. So we're going to set this like this, and this one over here. And let's see. Assemble the outer frame by laying 2 of the longer rails 30 inches apart, like that. Insert a short carriage bolt from the bottom at each end of the rail, pointing upwards. So I'm assuming that this is the middle where the tripod's going to go, so this does matter. So this is going to be like this. This is going to be over here, so we're going to have that like that. This is going to go here. And then this guy is going to go here. But I think, yeah, so the short rails go inside of the long rails like this, using the short carriage bolts. And I'm going to have to see, so we're going to have a 5/16 wrench or ratchet here shortly. Short carriage bolts. So these are the short ones, and you can see they've got a square head on them. So we'll take this and put it through there, this here, and there's 12 washers, which means that we should have 12 bolts as well. So we're just going to finger tighten these. And then once we get everything together the way we want, then we will come back and we'll tighten them up. There's a method to my madness here. Somebody's head on the internet just exploded when I lifted this thing up and the holes didn't line up. Okay, so these are loose together. What's the next step? So we did that. Position the tripod within the 4-sided frame. Use 3 short carriage bolts. Secure 3 legs inside, placing the lock nut on the outside of the frame. It says the nut's supposed to go on the outside. Okay, so we got that one. And we're going to do this one over here, and then we will do the front one. And you can see these are going to move a little bit when we go to put this one in. And then we'll have to line that up. Okay, so now we have the base set up, and now we are going to install the centers here. Yeah, so it does line up on the outside holes on that side. So now we got to get us lined back up on this side over here. Okay, so now we are supposed to tighten everything up. So my handy dandy socket over here. Says that you're supposed to tighten these every 6 months, inspect them. You can also get a mat that these go on. If you are putting it on a roof, a lot of people, I mean, these are meant for roofs. A lot of people don't necessarily use them for a roof. You totally can. There's enough holes in this, we could probably stake it down, but I'm gonna get some sort of blocks put across here. Usually we use cinder blocks. Okay, then the last one we'll do is the one here, at least down here at the base. We'll do this one. And then we can adjust these as needed to make sure that our mount is plumb. which it doesn't look too bad, but I'll have to get out here and actually put a level on it. And that is our non-penn roof mount. So that assembly video, I was thankful that it came out as good as it did, because I wondered really how was it going to come out. It was the first time I've shot with my action camera on my head with the wireless mic. I thought it sounded good. I thought it looked good. I was really nervous, if you couldn't tell in the video, which is why it took me so long. I was afraid to move around and things like that. So we've used these in the past. It's been a long time since I assembled one. So you can kind of pick up on that, excuse me, in the video. Most of the time when we use these, other people are assembling them. But you saw how easy it went together once you get it figured out. So like I said, I'll leave an affiliate link down to this. These things are awesome. I'm going to be able to move it all over the place. I don't have to worry about, you know, mounting equipment to the side of our house or garage or anything like that. So I can do a lot of testing very quickly because I can mount everything right to that pole. So if you've got any questions about this, let me know down below. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, and share. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok. Those links are down below, along with affiliate links, a Patreon link. And if you need IT consulting, whether it's for voice over IP, wired or wireless networking, security, storage, all those things, head on over to williehowe.com. Fill out the contact form that's there on the front page, and someone will be in touch with you as soon as possible. If you'd like to talk about this or other technology-related items, head on over to community.williehowe.com and join the community. Once again, I'm Willie. I want to thank you for being here, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.